Ladies and gentlemen, if I had to ask you what the main source of content on Hypixel Skyblock is, like, what is the update that the admins keep pushing continuously every single time they update the game, I'm sure you would probably say mining, and considering, it's half the name of the game we play, Minecraft, I still haven't got a lot of playtime in it. I mean, my profile on my main profile may have mining 54, but when you realize it's a 6-year-old profile with 6,000 hours, you gotta realize that mining is a part of the game that I have definitely neglected. So in this series, I'm going to be going over how mining works, and I'm going to be learning along with you guys to create a sort of mining guide. Now, obviously, there's going to be some extra differences because I can only mine on this profile, whereas you guys will have full access to the game, but I still hope you guys can use this as a decent mining guide to learn how to progress through mining in the game. Now, do keep in mind that obviously I'm a noob at mining, so you might want to check the comments to make sure there's any corrections or things that I mess up, because that's certainly going to happen. Now, as you can see, I don't have any items, and the only way I can make money is through mining, so if I try and punch the ground here, it's just not going to give me anything, and I'm going to struggle with being able to afford my first pickaxe. So how am I going to make the money? You know what I mean? Like, how? Well, you see, if I go to the hub, the only way that I can get to a mining island is through the gold mine on this here to get, through to the gold mine and then through the deep caverns. So basically, I'm going to have to try and figure out how to get mining level 1 with no money, or try and get some money. And the only method that I can think of is taking advantage of slavery, and by that I mean collecting up my cobblestone minion, because it's probably going to have like 20 cobblestone in it right now, which should be just enough for me to be able to afford a pickaxe and begin the mining progression. Now, I should make it very clear that the only minions I can use are mining minions, so let me collect up this cobblestone and make my way to the hub to begin mining. Now, I'm going to skip through a little bit of this early game mining stuff, and the only reason for that is, all I do is just unlock the deep caverns. Like, if you guys really want a guide, I can go over it really quickly. You want to buy yourself an iron pickaxe, and then with that iron pickaxe, you just want to mine. Well, I can't afford the iron pickaxe, but you just want to mine. You want to mine the coal here, and then once you hit mining level 1, go to the the gold mine, and then from the gold mine, you just want to get mining with an iron pickaxe, and get mining level 5 so that you can go through to the deep caverns. So yeah, pretty simple. Now, for those of you who are wondering how to do the entirety of the deep caverns, I'm just going to talk about some stuff on the profile and some rules and that kind of thing, and maybe a little bit of a journey map while it plays in the background. So if you do need a guide on how to get to the bottom of the deep caverns, then please use this. But basically, I'm going to need to get... Okay, so first of all, there's a few differences that you would want to do on a main profile. Now, first of all, you're going to need mining level 12. And the easiest way to do that is by mining sand in the desert, which obviously mining sand in the desert is something I'd be allowed to do if the desert didn't require farming level 5. And obviously, I can't do farming. Now, there are a few skills I'm going to allow, like enchanting and carpentry, only because being able to enchant my pickaxe is kind of just like, it's just more annoying if I had to like buy it enchanted or something, so I might as well just allow myself to enchant, and carpentry is just going to make it easier through quick crafting. Those are the only two reasons, but yeah, now I'm just going to keep walking down here, and I guess there's like a few things. Like, I was contemplating allowing any money making method on a mining island, for example like glaciate walkers, but then I realized that glaciate walkers can make up to like 10 million coins per hour, so it would kind of ruin the entire point of early game mining progression. So I'm going to be literally only doing things that involve mining with a pickaxe. One exception is occasionally there's going to be like kill glaciate walkers as a commission requirement, and because of what happened with Pacifist to Hyperion, where I basically got soft locked out of doing any progression due to combat being a massive part of the game, I unfortunately am going to have to kill the glaciate walkers. So I'm going to only allow myself to get any loot, and just to I'm only going to allow myself to kill glaciate walkers and obtain their loot if it is part of a commission. Same with goblins and like golden goblins and that kind of thing. So yeah, if you guys don't agree with this idea, then I don't really care. It's my it's my video. I do respect your opinions, but just leave them in the comments down below. So yeah, if you guys have any advice, I'd really appreciate it, because obviously I'm very new to mining. I'm not a miner. Okay, pause. I'm not a person who mines, so yeah. Now, obviously, as I said, I can't mine sand in the desert, so what I'm going to be doing is mining lapis for 3 hours straight. Yeah, you heard that right. So much fun. I love mining. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a profile that just requires a ton of time, because I know that Heart of the Mountain 7 is going to take me like 50 hours, if not more, especially considering I have like a diamond pickaxe. It's going to be pretty expensive to afford a drill, so yeah. But let me well, that's a guide. I did get down to the final area, so let's go through to the hub. Let's begin enchanting, and let's get ready to start mining lapis for 3 hours straight. This is my full-time job. Okay, so as you can see, we now have enough items, so I can come over to Reese and give it to him. Now, I'm hoping I have enough lapis, considering I have 3 stacks of enchanted lapis, and we can make our way through here. Now, as you can see, I'm only Skyblock level 2, which I think is kind of funny. I probably could have gotten here with like Skyblock level 0, but that wasn't really my main goal. So let me unlock the Heart of the Mountain. I know they have reworked the tree since I previously got Heart of the Mountain 7, so I am going to need advice on what to unlock, but I think a lot of it might just be common sense. So yeah, let me get a little bit of money, because I know I'm going to have to buy myself a mithril pickaxe so that I can mine the titanium, and I guess we might as well just start working on doing some of the commissions, and when something interesting happens, I'll let you know, but for now, it's really just going to be mining. So the idea is basically I mine for 10 hours and I get a 1 minute video clip. So how I'm going to do daily videos, I have no idea, but stick around and enjoy. Okay, so the thing about mining unnicked is first of all, look how slow this is. Like, holy, this is actually torture. I really need a Pico Nimbus when I get... Do you know what the thing is? They nerfed the Pico Nimbus, but they also made it Heart of the Mountain level 4 now. So it's just like so hard to get. Oh my, I really am not going to enjoy this. But yeah, if you guys do see me in a lobby, I don't mind saying hi, and I will chat back unless I'm recording a clip, obviously. So do keep that in mind. I do like having a chat, especially when I'm mining for 20 hours a day. Like, I do need a little bit of a distraction, so say hi. You know, you can come get a screenshot. Just don't be too annoying, please. There's some people who like, you know how it is. They'll like just stand in my way as I mine and stuff. So I'd really appreciate it if you didn't do that. But yeah, if you guys just want to mess around, talk in chat, get a screenshot, I don't know, that kind of thing. I'm always down. I'm always free to do it. I owe everything to you guys. So yeah, but let's get back to the mining. Okay, so after selling a bunch of stuff and leveling up my mining, I can finally afford to get myself some glaciite pieces, which isn't huge because I really need the improvement. They're way cheaper than I thought they'd be. I thought it was going to be like 50,000 per, and I'd only be able to afford 1 piece, but I can probably buy the full setup here, and I can probably... Okay, once I unlock the bazaar, the one good thing about glaciite is that it has a free gemstone slot, so I can put on a mining speed boost, but for now, this glaciite armor is going to have to be my only set, a glaciite armor set and a diamond pickaxe, basically for the entire way until I hit mining level, like Heart of the Mountain 4, because really, I misspelled yes sir, completely ignore that, but yeah, I gotta go to the portal hub. I gotta go. Sorry, like, this is what I mean. Like, I try and say hi, but I am recording clips sometimes. Yep. Yeah. Thanks for pointing out that I misspelt it. Really appreciate that. But yeah, this is gonna be my insane setup until I can get closer to something. So yeah, I love mining. This is so much fun. Let's go. I still haven't done my first event, by the way, and I've been mining for like 30 minutes now. Okay, so I'm going to try and fill this video up with like hints and tips and tricks and all that kind of thing. So as you can see in my top left corner, I have a really big monitor, so it probably looks a little bit small for you, but for me it's massive. Pause. But basically, like, there is a mining overlay that comes in not enough updates. Now please don't go downloading a virus. I use Luna Client, which you can get from lunaclient.com, and you can download there, and it shouldn't give you a virus. I make no promises, but I have been using it for a while, so if it had a virus, I'd imagine not. But yeah, so basically that's where you can find a few mods. Obviously it's not going to be the most efficient way to play with mods, but it is a safe way to do it, and it does have a good amount of mods and GUIs and stuff. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're wondering what is on the top left of my screen, because it tracks the progress of your commissions and all that kind of thing, your pickaxe cooldown. It's just a nice GUI change to avoid you holding tab the entire time, and just to show you some extra things. So yeah, it's pretty neat. If you guys want to use it, I would definitely recommend. Okay, so I finally unlocked Heart of the Mountain 2. I went into the critical hits instead of titanium and sanium. Just a personal preference there. I'm not sure if, titanium is meta, but luckily, I'm not going to say I abuse my YouTube rank, but if I say in chat, hey, can someone spawn some Royal Mines titanium, there does seem to be a bit more of a likelihood that somebody will come and do it. So I do appreciate all the help you guys gave me. But yeah, we have my first Slayer quest, so let me come over here and see if I get anything of value from this, like, 50 kills I'm gonna have here. So let's pray I get something good. We got the combat level. It's kind of sad, like, I did want the profile to be just mining level, but, not really how the game works. There are some interconnected pieces, so yeah, that guy was struggling, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I've also had my first death already. Unfortunately, I only have one death, which makes me sad because I don't think mining would be the hardest thing to have 0 deaths in as well. But I don't know, maybe I'm just going for stupid cosmetic things. And holy glacial jewel, okay, I will. That's 200,000 coins right there. I mean, considering my net worth is currently like 100k, I just tripled my net worth. All right, I'll take that for sure. Also, this is reminding me how easy combat is in comparison to mining. Oh, I'm gonna waste so much time. Okay, so I just realized that skin prices are crazy, but also I should probably buy myself a better pet than a rock pet, and luckily enough for me, somebody was selling a mithril golem for not 17 million coins. That is definitely not the one I'm looking at. There should be... Yeah, okay, so it doesn't seem like there's that much of a difference between a mythic and like a common or an uncommon, so I'm just gonna buy this uncommon one for 100,000 coins, and yeah, that should be good enough. I mean, I'll definitely take 150 mining speed against mithril and all those stats. Considering I'm currently still using this diamond pickaxe, I'm definitely gonna need it. Now, I do know you can reforge a diamond pickaxe. I just don't care that much for like a big 8 mining speed, so okay. Okay, that's not a goblin raid, and as you guys are gonna see in this video, goblin raids are so rare. I don't know if they're actually rare or I was just getting unlucky, but I swear I was sitting with a goblin raid as my commission for like hours at a time. So maybe I just got unlucky, but it was really annoying me. Watch some YouTuber RNG because there is no way I don't win this. Okay, so we're still on the first day, but I just unlocked 100 commissions. Now I'm not sure how impressive that is, but personally, I think this was a ton of effort. It took me like 10 hours of playtime so far to get here. Obviously not 10 hours straight of just mining, but yeah, this was a lot of work. As you can see, I'm Skyblock level 11 only from mining. Kind of insane. But yeah, I unlocked the bazaar. I sold a bunch of things there. I also found a kind of crazy money making method that can make you like 2 million coins per hour AFK while you mine. I gave a little bit of a hint there in tab, but yeah, I will get to it in a second. It's kind of cool, and it's definitely the thing that's going to carry me in the early game of this profile, so I kind of want to abuse it because I'm very sure that once I finish uploading this video, the method is going to die. But for now, it is completely insane, and I'm going to abuse it to unlock some drills and some things I definitely need. Now, if you guys followed along with the Combat Hyperion profile, you know that I always had a fierce Necron set, which people made fun of me, specifically Toadstar, because I didn't have, you know, as you can see, I have mining 25, which is the thing I matched in day 1 of this profile, but basically I would have fierce because I couldn't afford to put ancient on it because I didn't have mining 30, but yeah, maybe I was overreacting and maybe mining isn't that hard, but I mean, I got the handle anyway, so did it really matter? Alright, so I'm here to expose the AFK 2 mil per hour method, and basically, sometimes it makes even more money, as you can see here. I had some necklaces sell for 1 million coins each, and the reason is, basically, it takes 3 enchanted mithril, which is like 1,000 coins, and if you put it in for like an hour inside of the forge, then you can sell it for, on average, about 300,000 coins per. Now, if you have max perks and a tier 7, like, you can be making maybe even 3 million coins AFK per hour, which, when you think about 75 mil per day, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm really scared the method is kind of going to die out once I make videos on it, but yeah, I mean, right now I'm making some decent money. I'm getting pretty close to the 8.5 million coins I'm going to need for a drill, which will be very nice because sometimes, yeah, let's look at playtime detailed. 14 hours in one day. I'm going crazy. I'm genuinely going crazy. I have a Pico Nimbus now, which is about to break, but at least it has increased my mining speed by a little bit because, I mean, let's be real, mining with that diamond pickaxe was actually making me go crazy, so at least I have a little bit of efficiency now. Even though sometimes the Pico Nimbuses cost 300k, which is a lot of money, but let's just ignore that. Okay, so completely unrelated, what is this? Look how impressive this is. Oh my. They turned the entire wall here into titanium. Chili 5. That's insane. But I wanted to say, if you guys know any early game mining, money making methods, I would really appreciate it, because I do need money, and while I am still grinding out to try and unlock Heart of the Mountain 7 or 10 before I really go into making money, I would still appreciate being able to increase my gear to at least like Sorrow Armor and like maybe like a 326. Just so I can, you know, maybe go through the commissions a little bit faster. But yeah, right now I'm kind of chilling. You know, I'm making my 1 million coins per hour, but it definitely could be better. So yeah, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. I do read all the comments, so thank you. Alright, we're back to selling these. I have so many of them. As you can see, sometimes the price does drop a little bit to like 200,000 coins per. It really just depends on how many people are online. So, you know, sometimes you just have to take a little bit of a 30% loss. it's just a thing, especially when my like backpacks and when my ender chest is getting filled. So yeah, I think it's time to sell the items I got from the commissions, and we should be closing in on being able to afford a drill, which is a big upgrade. I mean, I'm really happy about that. I'm kind of excited. I've never actually used a drill before in Skyblock. I know it's weird to say that, but yeah. Also, some more advice: for about 3,000 coins and about 10,000 to apply, you can take your mithril armor set, which do not buy it. I mean, unless you're buying it from my auction, don't buy it off the auction house. Remember, you want to just make it yourself. It'll take an hour in the forge. Unless you can spare a million coins, like a million isn't that much to an endgame player, and it does cause a trickle down economy. But yeah, basically, you can come over here. I forgot I have to talk to this guy. But yeah, I can just chuck a reforge on there, get about 5%. Like, the mithril powder bonus is good. Like, I would 100% recommend this, and the other stats are decent as well. So yeah, just chuck that reforge on, and you're good to go. Okay, so I was just randomly in the lobby, and I realized I can mine in the Glaciate Caves when there is a Jerry event, and it could make me a decent bit of money. I mean, I could probably get like an extra couple million coins per hour just mining here. As you can see, the Glaciate Talisman might be 50k now, but I know when the Jerry event ends, if I sell that, it'll probably go for like 500,000 coins. So yeah, I can just grab that, grab this here. Like, if I get some red gifts or some like, if I get some glacial fragments, that's like 200k per. So I'm definitely making like a decent amount of money per hour here. Unfortunately, the event only has a few minutes left, so I'm not going to be able to grind it out for a ton of money, but it hopefully could get me close to the 8 million coins. As you can see, I'm at 7.5 million. So if I hit 8 million coins, I could afford a drill, and that would make my life so easy. Alright, so I did buy it. It cost me only 8 million coins, which is nice, and, you know, I just enchanted it and that kind of thing. It's kind of basic, really. It does have half the mining speed as well of the, you know, Pico Nimbus, so it's not insanely good. However, the mining speed, you know, it kind of trails off, so it doesn't make that much of a difference, and once I get the 326, it'll be nice. It also gives me the 20% bonus in terms of powder, which is just insane when you consider about like how hard it is to get powder. Like, a 20% bonus is so nice, and it's just like generally like a good thing. Like, you know, I might be losing 200 mining speed, but I won't have to keep buying a Pico Nimbus every time it breaks. And it's just like, you know, I can just kind of AFK mine and chill. And also, it's just cool to go through draw progression, because Pico Nimbus, I know they kind of changed it, but it did used to be like insanely like busted. So, you know, maybe actually playing the game can be fun sometimes. Wait, did I learn something? Oh no, I'm becoming an Iron Man player. Oh man. Alright, so really, as you can see here, I mean, if you collect 3 million coins, dude, so this thing is it's just insane. Sometimes I'm happy that I live in Australia and like I'm in like a different time zone to Americans, because the Americans can't take all my flips, and the price does kind of rise for items like this during off times where there's like not that many players. So yeah, I know it is still about 200k. Sometimes it's 300, sometimes it sells for 1 million, because people just don't care about the money when they're buying it, you know what I mean? So if you find it where like somehow all of one piece is sold out, then you can make a big profit. As you can see there, that is imagine I was on the flipping to Hyperion profile. This would actually be a decent flip. Glaciate Talismans, guys, flip those, good flip. But yeah, I mean, I'm just chilling. Like, obviously, I noticed that the items you get from the events I was kind of excited, because when I first played the event on stream when it came out, the like dwarven oats and stuff were like 1 million coins. Obviously, the price has gone down to like 1,000 now, but yeah, I really thought I was gonna be making a little bit more money. Unfortunately, not. But hey, I'm making decent money. I'm happy I found the forge method, otherwise I would be completely cooked. But once again, if you know how to make a decent bit of money from mining early game, please let me know, because I'm a very big mining noob. And I'm sure the people in the comments would appreciate it. In the next video, I will be going over early game mining, money making methods, so do subscribe and stick out for that. Okay, so as you can see in my corner, the God Pot is running out, and I've decided that it'd be a better option to buy a booster cookie, because of my fame rank paying back the booster cookie plus a little bit of profit, which I'll just spend on buying a God Potion. But yeah, so I won't have a God Potion for like under an hour or so while it fills up. I have no money, and obviously I did have an option to spend that on a few other things, but yeah, let me just go through, and I think I'm very close to unlocking the next mining, like the Heart of the Mountain level, which is 5, which is massive, because that will give me access to Sorrow Armor. I do have some questions at the end of the video. If you guys are good at mining and you'd like to give me some help, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, like, the mining is looking pretty fast right now. Even without a God Potion, it's still pretty efficient. And obviously, you know, as you can see in the top corner, I'm still making the money from the 4 forges running. I'm sure this method is going to completely die after I make this video, so I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. I think as the time of doing the voiceover, I have 3 hours left until I post the video, so I'm gonna get about 3 million coins before the method dies. I'm not sure. I've done a lot of times where I've done a lot of times where I've done a method, and it kind of just like, I'm 10 away, are you kidding me? Like, the method just doesn't die, you guys somehow don't kill it, so I'm hoping that's gonna happen. But yeah, let me go over and do the titanium stuff. As you can see here, we did it. Heart of the Mountain tier 5. I'm not really sure what I want to go into in terms of how Heart of the Mountain perks. Obviously, I want to do the, Heart of the Mountain, whatever it is, Peak of the Mountain, Core of the Mountain. That's what they renamed it. I might even level that up, honestly. I don't mind getting the bonus level on my pickaxe ability. I wouldn't mind an extra 50% mining speed. And I don't know, it's like 50,000 mithril powder. With all the buffs I have, that's like winning one raffle event. And considering the fact that I obviously need a goblin raid, I'm going to get like 1 million raffles. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go across here and unlock Sky Mall. Once again, if you guys know in the comments what the best tree setup is, please let me know. But I am kind of trying to figure this out myself. Like, sometimes it is fun just to kind of do that kind of thing. So yeah, I want to buy those two, and maybe I'll just buy the daily grind to get myself a little bit more powder, but I don't know. I can't really figure out what I would want, and I don't really need titanium and sanium because I might be a YouTube rank, and I might be able just to say in chat, hey, can somebody help me out, and they just kind of do it. So yeah, but I'm going to buy those ones, and yeah, I think we can probably work on some other upgrades as well. Okay, so basically I have very little money, so I'm going to need some ideas for how to make money in the next episode, because that's what, as I said before, that's what I want to cover. And I also need to know, should I be buying a 326 drill, mithril drill, or should I buy sorrow armor? Which one should I go for first? And just any other advice you would have for me personally for mining and other people going into it. Maybe some like common things I'm doing wrong or that kind of thing, because this is not an expert guide. I'm trying to become better at it, but really I'm just left clicking blocks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, on screen right now is going to be 3 different movies. One is Flipping to Hyperion, one is Combat to Hyperion, and one is Iron Man to Hyperion. They're full movies, they're like 2 to 3 hours long, so they're pretty good to sit on in the background while you're playing. And if you watch the entire video, I'd assume you probably like my videos, so go check those out. And without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Bye.